Woo! What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Keto Cut. We are now going into week 3 and quickly going to give you some stats. So I did weigh myself yesterday. I was 183. We did not move weight, but that's not a problem because my coach is actually giving me more food on the weekends. Yes, because I don't know what it is. I just like to eat, especially when you're cutting. I think that's more of like a mental thing. Like people are saying, like, "Oh, you can't eat," and there comes Jack walking in. If you tell someone you can't have food, then they're just gonna want more food. So I know it's a crazy psychological thing. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's ice cream.
This is ice cream?
Yeah.
Who made this ice cream?
I do it, Mommy.
You made it with mommy. That's so awesome. Come here. Come say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, everyone.
I made ice cream today.
You made ice cream today. You don't need to talk like a baby when you talk to the camera. Just tell them hi. Show them your ice cream.
I got ice cream.
Now, is this keto ice cream?
No.
Oh, I guess I can't have the ice cream then. Can you make me some keto ice cream?
It's seed ice cream.
It's what?
It's whipped seed. I put whipped seed milk in it, but
Oh, you put a little bit of milk in it, but a little bit too much?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, my love. Well, if you make a keto ice cream, I can eat it with you.
Okay, do you want to eat the seed one with me?
Yeah, I can't have this one because it's gonna throw me off my dad, but we'll make some keto ice cream someday. Maybe we'll do a video on that. So, anyways, guys, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Logan Delgado. I am a proud father,
Daddy,
proud husband.
Daddy,
I lost a total of
Daddy,
70
try to
pounds
open it.
utilizing the ketogenic
Yeah,
diet.
very good.
And I've now dedicated my life to help you never forget that it's never too late to become what you might have been. So, episode 3, I really don't know what we're gonna have planned. I'll probably show you some food, talk to you, show you my family, who knows, but those are always my favorite vlogs.
When I tried it down of it, it's still cold.
Okay, come on. See if I can do it with one hand. I did it.
I want to hug you.
Here, help me do this. Ready? Okay, go. Oh, good job, Mina. Okay, good job. Good job. Okay, it's getting hot. Let's turn it down. What do we say? It's hot.
Hot.
Don't touch.
No touch.
Don't touch, it's hot. Tell them, do it like this. Go. No, go like, ah, it's hot. Okay, so meal one's a pretty light meal. What it calls for is 2 whole eggs and 5 egg whites, but I'm out of egg whites, so you gotta improvise. So the way I look at foods and the way that makes it easier if you're trying to hit your macros is I look at foods as a fat source, a protein source, or a carb source. So the 5 egg whites, that is straight protein source. So since I don't have any egg whites, I'm just gonna do a scoop of protein. It also calls for 20 grams of peanut butter, which I went ahead and put in there. And I don't have almond milk, or I would have used almond milk, but I had to use boring water. But it still tastes the same. So 1 scoop of Synfit protein, cinnamon roll, and yeah, 2 eggs. And that's meal 1, guys.
Here's the water, and here's some food.
What is this?
It's food.
You made me some food?
Yeah, and here's some water.
Is it gonna fit my macros?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is in this? How many calories are in this?
It's in 2.
It's 2 calories in this? Oh, right, that's pretty good. Is it anabolic?
Yes.
All right, all right, we got an anabolic drink. Oh my God, that tastes good. What about this, baby? What is in here?
It's cat food.
It's cat. You're giving me cat food?
No. No, not cat food. It's food.
It's what?
It's that food.
Okay. So is this an anabolic meal as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sweet. So it's anabolic. So all right. Whew. All right, guys. So Now on to meal number 2. So we have just been like moving a bunch of crap. So the new renters that are moving into our old house are moving in on the 15th, which is Tuesday. And we got everything finally out of the house. And I know a lot of you saying, Logan, literally, you've lived in your house for a month and a half. You had a month and a half to get all the crap out of your house. What are you doing? Well, I'm the world's biggest procrastinator. That's just how I roll. So getting all the stuff out, throwing all the junk. It is super hot outside. It definitely doesn't help that it's like 100 plus, but it's all good. At least we're getting bonus cardio in, right? So now on to meal number 2. You know what? I'm gonna quickly explain meal number 2 and how you can do the same thing if you're trying to calculate macros, or if you have a meal plan that you're trying to follow, but you don't have that food item. Remember what I said, fats, carbs, proteins. Just break your meals down like that. Okay, everyone, so now on to meal number 2. Now let me explain what meal number 2 is. So Ross knows that on the weekends, I'm normally out and about. I'm never at home. But fortunately for today, I'm gonna be stuck at home all day because we're just moving stuff. So I really don't need to have this meal. And so essentially, I would rather have real food or whole food rather than a protein shake. But worst case scenario, I'll always go with the protein shake if I'm always on the go. So for meal number 2, I have 2 scoops of protein and 20 grams of MCT powder. So essentially how I read that is I need a really high protein source, which is about 50 grams of protein and about 20 grams of fat. Since I don't want to do a protein shake and I do have food, you just gotta simply think outside the box. Like I said, every meal is essentially broken down into fats, carbs, and protein. So whatever your meal plan calls for, just replace that with those foods. So right here, I have 93 lean ground beef. So this is 8 grams of fat and 23 grams of protein. Now, this will probably be just the right amount of fat that I'll need, or probably a little bit less for meal number 2 if I have 6 or 7 ounces. 6 or 7 ounces will be pretty damn close to 50 grams of protein. And if I even had leaner ground beef and I didn't have fats, well then you just pick your fat source. You can do some walnuts, you can do some peanut butter, almond butter. It's totally up to you guys. Don't put yourself in this box of like, oh my gosh, my coach says I have to have protein. I gotta have this MCT powder, but I don't have it. What do I do? I'm gonna freak out. Don't freak out. Just think outside the box. What is your coach telling you? What is your coach telling you to eat on that meal plan for whatever certain meal? My coach for meal number 2 wants me to have a high protein meal with moderate fat and no carbs. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got some ground beef, and I think I could probably get close to fats, but if I don't, I can always just throw a little bit of peanut butter. Yes, I am a psychopath. I do put peanut butter on everything. My eggs, my ground beef, my steak. I may even put it on my salmon. Nah, okay, that's a little bit too crazy, but you get what I mean. Okay, I got an interesting question today from my Instagram, and what they were asking me was how to calculate macros, how to calculate low carb macros, keto macros. So I'm gonna teach you how I do it. It doesn't matter what diet you're doing, whether you're doing, if it fits your macros, low carb, keto, carnivore, it doesn't matter. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna go over MyFitnessPal, which is the app I use. Now you can use, like, there's plenty of apps that you can use. I think Carb Manager is another good one, but I'm just so used to using MyFitnessPal that I'm gonna go ahead and explain it. So I'm gonna screen record here and then talk to you at the same time. So I may be looking at my phone most of the time, so bear with me. So when you open up the home screen, it's gonna show you home, diary, progress, and more. Your diary is where you're gonna put all your food in. So let's go to more. And we're gonna go down to where it says goals. So we're gonna hit goals, and this is where you put all your information. So you're gonna put your starting weight, your current weight, your goal weight, the weekly goals, how much weight you wanna lose. Now, you can do this. Personally, I don't, because what you're essentially doing when you do this is that you're trying to ask MyFitnessPal how much calories I should eat, how much weight should I be using, how much weight I should be losing and whatnot. I really don't care about that. What I care about is the next section, which says nutritional goals. So calories, carbs, protein, and fat goals. Now, this is what I mean when you click on this. So as you can see, it says calories. So you can put in how many calories you want. So whether you are coaching someone or whether you're being coached by someone or whether you're just experimenting with yourself, you can tap on 2000 and you can put your custom macros. I have 2000 right now, but let's just say I'm at 1800. I know I'm going on a really low deficit. So 1800. then you can see it adjusts the carbohydrates, the fats, and the proteins. Now, the percentages is how it breaks down. So if you want to do a true ketogenic diet with 1,800 calories, which is pretty low, but again, whatever, don't even worry about the calories. You know what? So I don't confuse anybody, let's just use what everybody uses. Let's just use 2,000 calories, okay? And let's go to carbohydrates. So we know for a ketogenic diet that the percentages is going to be 5% carbs, 20% protein, and 75% fat. And I'm gonna hit the check mark, okay? Then boom, it calculates my macros right there. So that is what I should be eating a day. I should be eating 25 grams of carbs, 100 grams of protein, and 167 grams of fat to do a traditional ketogenic diet. Now, for me personally, I do a ketogenic diet that's modified. I do TKD, which is I do targeted carbs before and after my workouts. But typically, this is how my macros break down. 10% carbs, 40% protein, and 50% fat for my total macros. So as you can see from here, 2,000 calories, I'm gonna get 50 carbs, 200 protein, and 111 grams of fat. Yes, that is typically how my total macros always breaks down. I don't eat a lot of fat, and 111 grams of fat, that's plenty. That's plenty of energy that I need. 200 grams of protein, that's like 1.2 grams per body weight, which is how I always keep my protein high. That's just the way I do it. I am a bodybuilder. I do like to live a higher protein lifestyle, but that is how I do it. Now, if you don't want to do keto and you don't want to do high protein, you want to do, if it fits your macros, 40, 40, 20, I believe. I think it's something like that. So essentially your 2,000 calories would be broken down like this: 200 grams of carbs, 200 grams of protein, and 44 grams of fat. I think that's roughly where, if it fits your macros, is. But again, you can play around with this. You don't have to follow any structured diet. You don't have to follow the ketogenic diet percentages, the if it fits your macro percentages. Just play with this. This is a tool. Use this app to help you reach your goals and see what you like. If 200 grams of carbs is too much for you, then simply move the percentages. If 200 grams of protein is way too much for you, simply move the percentages. Use this app to customize your diet so that it fits your needs, not anybody else's. Like I said, my diet is a lot different from the ketogenic diet. If I were to show someone my macro percentages and how my macros break down, you'd like, how is that keto? You're having less fat. That's not keto. The ketogenic diet is not about percentages. Ketosis is a metabolic state. So if I'm eating these foods and they're breaking down into these percentages and I'm getting in ketosis, then I don't care what anybody says, and you shouldn't either. I can say I'm doing the ketogenic diet because I'm in ketosis, and I've showed you over and over, time after time, what my Keto Coach meter says. I'm in ketosis. So you know what? I'm doing the ketogenic diet, and I don't care what you say. Yes, I'm having more protein than I am fat, and that's not traditionally how you do a ketogenic diet, but it doesn't matter. Do the ketogenic diet any way you want. If you're getting in ketosis and that is one of your goals to maintain, well, then you're doing the ketogenic diet. It doesn't matter what your percentages break down. So that is how you track macros. I will go to Diary and kind of quickly show you if you've never used this app. So you go to Diary, it has breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, blah, 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 blah. So as you can see from my snack, which was supposed to be my meal 2, I don't look at snack as a snack meal. I break it down as meal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I don't, not breakfast, snack, whatever. So as you can see, my snack meal number 2 should have been 2 grams of protein and 2 scoops of MCT powder, but I didn't have that. Instead, I had, I'm gonna erase this right here. I had 93.7 ground beef, and I had 8 ounces of that. So boom, right there. I had 16 grams of fat with 46 grams of protein, which is somewhat close to what those macros would have been in the first place. I think the protein is a little bit less and the fat is a little bit higher, but it's all good. I'll make it up at the end of the day. So that is meal number 2. So use this app to find what macros work for you. If you're trying to follow a meal plan and you're not gonna eat that meal, type in some food in here, and then you can see, okay, what's gonna work for your macros. Like, oh, well, I can have this ground beef, 8 ounces. It essentially matches up to the protein shake, that's 2 scoops, and the MCT powder, which is fats. It essentially matches up 1 and 1. So There you go, that's what you do. That is how you track macros, whether you're doing low carb, keto, or whatever. I hope that did help someone, and if I made it confusing, I apologize. Okay. Why do you look so clean when you eat, but then Mina looks so dirty? But Lolo, super clean. Mina, super dirty. Howdy, it's your boy Goody Beats. So before we close out this video, guys, as you can see, I'm cooking this delicious T-bone steak right here. Ooh, you can just smell that. It smells so damn good. But you're probably actually like, yo, bro, Logan, what is up with the cowboy hat? Well, this is my new look, so please appreciate it and keep your mouth shut. Also, number 2, KETOCOACH and GAINZBAKERY are throwing a huge party at Hays County Barbecue on July 17th from 3 to 7 p.m. And the best thing about the event, it is free, guys. So bring your cowboy hat, bring your cowboy boots. If you want some of the best barbecue in Texas, you can get some at Hays County Barbecue. We're also going to have a live band. There will be a bar as well. It's just gonna be a good time for us to get together. So as some of you may know, my OG subscribers, I did have my first ever Keto Goody meetup there, and it was an absolute like success. It was just a perfect location, perfect spot, the best barbecue, badass people, great memories, live music. It's just gonna be an epic time. And I'm telling you, if you're watching this right now, yes, you are invited July 17th, which is a Saturday, 3 to 7. Get your ass there, bring your family, bring the kids, come say what's up to myself and the KETOCOACH team and Ross and GAINZBAKERY. We're gonna have free giveaways, free goodies, a bunch of stuff. We're gonna be like doing like prizes as well. So you guys, it's a free event. Come to the free event, eat some of the best barbecue, come kick it with me, come kick it with Ross, come kick it with the KETOCOACH team, and come listen to some live music. You know what? When we talked about this event, the reason why we wanted those events, and well, I don't wanna burn my steak. Turn down slow, okay? Turn down, I don't wanna burn my steak. Okay, so the reason why we wanna really throw this party is because, guys, we miss you. We honestly, truly miss you with the whole pandemic and everybody not being able to see each other. We've been locked up. Now that things are finally opening up, we said, what the heck? Let's throw a party, and we want you guys to be able to go because we wanna make this a free event. Saturday, 3 to 7. I mean, I'm giving you more than enough time. Like, come on, get your ass there. Best barbecue, free giveaways, and it's just gonna be an epic time. So I cannot wait to see y'all. And again, you can dress up like a cowboy, like me, myself, and Ross are gonna be dressed up like a cowboy. You don't have to, but it would be pretty cool. I'll see everybody on July 17th. KETOCOACH, GAINZBAKERY, Texas HOEDOWN. Yeehaw! I know. I need to retire my Texas card. That was horrible.